Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is your first time. I am Jennifer, a full-time reseller. Today's video is going to be a haul video. I went to 3 garage sales today, or estate sales, and 1 thrift store, and then I ended the day with another meeting with my shoe dealer. We kind of came to a better agreement this round, and if you've been following me, I met this gentleman maybe 6 months ago, 4 to 6 months ago, and I'm just helping him clear out some inventory that he has around his house. So originally prices are really good, and then we kind of adjusted some pricing, and then I realized the pricing was not conducive to my business. I met with him today. We came to some good agreements, and I'm going to dig into everything that I got from him. But first, there was one sale that is an absolute, this was a no-brainer buy, an absolute no-brainer of a buy. I made the rookie mistake of not having enough cash to go garage sailing. I think I had $40 in my pocket. And yes, Coco, that would have been enough if I stick to a budget, but I don't. And when prices are just so good, I rush over to the ATM. So I left the house, went to the ATM, went back, got the stuff, and that is definitely going to be the best buy of the day. Another favorite buy that I got is this beautiful Arizona Wildcats jacket, U of A, Tucson. Love this jacket. So this was a $5 find, and I was thrilled that it's my size. So I'm keeping that. But I'll go ahead and go over this in the order of the sales. And it started out, where did I start out? Okay, estate sale. This sale was run by the local animal league. They run a sale kind of regularly, usually more during peak snowbird season. But today they were running one. They had a little computer set up, and these Bose companion speakers. I can't tell you how many times I've sold these speakers. I've bought so many of these, and they sell for between $50 to $60. These are good speakers. I'll test them out, and I paid $5 for those. So that was a good way to start it out. And then sale number 2 was a dud. This was advertised as an in-home estate sale, and I walked in. This place was fully furnished, and this lady's standing there. I'm like, is this a sale? Like, I was a little confused. And she's like, yeah, that table's for sale. This end table's for sale, that dresser. And that was it. That's it. Like you're living in this house, but you're having strangers come into it to buy your end tables. Like, put that stuff up on Marketplace, put it up on OfferUp. Like, don't host, I don't know, that would just be super weird to have people come into my house to come look at a few pieces of furniture. So I left. That was weird. Next sale ended up being a twofer. One sale was advertised, the neighbor kind of piggybacked on it. I started at the neighbor's house. I wanted to see what they had to offer, and that went well. So starting with them, first thing I spotted was that jacket. So I did get that from them for $5. Then I found these Converse. I think this was a granddaughter's, she said, $3. I didn't even look up comps. So Chuck Taylor, Counter Climate. I mean, these are in immaculate condition. You could tell, like, very, very little wear. So $3, it was a no-brainer. Grab those. Then they had on the table a tray of stuff. Okay, these are all razors. $1 for this whole tray. Okay. What was crazy is I've sold these kinds of razors before. These are men's razors, cordless. You can wash them. I think there's 3 of them in here, and a couple of them are worth more than $30. So I think one is worth like $50. So there's probably $100 worth of razors in this tray. This one I think was only worth 15 or 20, but that's fine. I paid $1 for all of them. This one is super gross, but has its charger. I'll wash my hands. But then I was actually just getting ready for this video, and I noticed a couple extra things in this tray. So I'm like, all right, what do we get here? So this is a hearing aid case. This is a remote to your hearing aids. And yes, please. I paid $1 for all of that. This remote's like a $35 remote. So hearing aid parts are seriously worth grabbing. Same sale. Yeah, this was at the same sale. This little guy, okay, I just sold one of these. That's what's funny about this. I just sold one of these and it normally would not have caught my attention. But it's called a TV connector and it makes it where you can play shows through your hearing aids. I think it's Bluetooth. It's got a little linky button back there. It's got its power. It's got the cable to go to the TV. I paid $1 for this TV connector, and the comps are between $50 and $70. I had one that was brand new that just sold for $100. So I can't believe I found another one in the wild. That was crazy. Same sale, not sure of its value, but check this out. Shut the front door. This little guy, like, okay, how does it open? What's in it? I want to see what's in it. So you pop the little things and the little buckles, they go up. Open it up, and we've got a grooming set. I don't know if that's what you're saying. All right, I think you call it a grooming set, but it's your trimmers, your clippers, your wax pickers, I don't know. But it is 24 karat gold plated. So I've got to do some research on this little set, but I just thought it was freaking adorable, and it was $1. $1. And I just, like I said, I thought it was adorable with this little briefcase. So that, and then base extender, it was $1. I think comps were showing in the 20s, but super easy flip. All right, then I hit the neighbor's house, and that's where the money was at. That is where the money was at. She was a dog groomer, so she had a bunch of stuff for when she was grooming dogs. Okay, she had a big dryer, but she said it was too loud for the dogs. Like, when they designed this thing, you would have thought they'd consider that it was too loud for dogs and make it quieter, but apparently they didn't think about that. So she was selling that. But where the money was, these trimmers. All right, folks. So she started out, there was 4 of them. And I said, hey, how much for all of them? And she had asked me, like, do you groom? And I said, no, I resell. And so I know people that do groom. And how much would you want for all of them? And she's like, oh, well, I originally wanted 15. Like, okay, if I buy them all, would you do 10? She said, yes. So, and then she said, there's more. Wow, there was more. So, of course, I bought these ones. These are comping out almost $100 each. And there's 4 of them. Yeah, do the math there. Then she showed me her back stock. All of these are, I mean, I gotta test them, but unbelievable find. So she also had a bunch of clippers and like the attachments that go with it. I left those behind. She wanted $100 for all of them. I probably could have doubled, possibly tripled my money, but I don't want to list individual blades. That just does not bring me joy. So I said no to the blades, but I got all those trimmers. We're probably looking at least $600 in profit. Like, I couldn't believe all of these trimmers. The same sale, another Bose. Apparently Bose is the name of the game today. This Bose speaker I've sold before. They sell for between $60 and $80. And this guy, I said, how much for the speaker? After she was talking about all the shaving stuff. And she's like, oh, that $5. Thank you. $5 for this little speaker. Test that out. That'll be good to go. I went to Sabre. No, I didn't. I went to Salvation Army. The only thing I found there was this little camera. No idea if it was a good buy. It was a super quick lookup. I need to find a generic charger for it. It didn't have its charger, but I paid $7.50 for it, and I just had a hard time leaving it behind. It's JVC, good brand. Went ahead and grabbed it. I might sit on it a little while, but it's kind of small. Then there was a JBF, just between friends sale, right next door. So I hopped in there. I was looking at clothes for the kiddos. Daughter's starting school in a week and a half. Thank you, Jesus. And needed to get her some more clothes. So while I was there, I looked at some of the electronics. Everyone was overpriced. They were already at eBay prices. But this person, because it's all consignment, so they controlled their own prices, this is the only one that had some value left. $25 and it sells for about 100. It's still sealed. So that's why I grabbed it. It's not going to be, I'm going to triple, I guess, my money, but um, the fact that it's still factory sealed, factory bagged, I am very happy to flip that. Okay, then bring all this home, and it was time to meet with my shoe dealer. So let me clear some of this, and I'll talk about what I got from him. Okay, so pull all this over, and I got to meet with him again. I started the conversation. We were speaking earlier in the week, and he'd asked if I was ready for more inventory. And so I said, "Oh, sure. I just need to list a few more things, but I'll be ready to meet by the end of the week." So I told him that the last time I purchased from him, I paid a little too much, that I can't have that small of a margin. And we were kind of basing it last time at like 50%. It slowly creeped up there in the last time, and we needed to bring it back down. So I told him that it was getting too much, and he was still understanding. So I met with him today. We went through some prices. These boots here, there are 5 pair, and they are high-end boots. These are the ones that when we were meeting last time, we were comping out between $150 to $200. So originally we were talking $600 for the 5 pairs of boots. What is that? 125, 120 per pair. Like, I can't do that much. I just can't. If there's returns, if there's, yeah, there's just fees, there's shipping, there's some of these are free shipping. Some of them I'm going to sit on for a long time. As an eBay reseller, you've got to get your price low because the profit is when you buy it. And I can't be buying these at 50%. And he understood it. So, okay, so these boots here, we ended up bringing it down to $80 a boot. So it's still more than what I originally paid. We had it at like $30 a boot in a box. But I understand where he's coming from. These are nice high-end boots. But if I can get 150 to 200, I'm fine paying the $80 for it. So yeah, I'd like it a little bit lower, but that still puts us 30 to 40%, and that's my happy number. So we've got a lot of boots. We got the 5 pairs here. Lucchese. These are like almost a purple color. I don't remember what the comps are. I just know we comped them out when I met with them last time. We've got 3 pairs of Dan Post, and keep in mind these are brand new. So we're not talking used smelly boots. These are brand new. This one's genuine lizard. Like, let's pull it up real quick. Oh, I wish you could smell what I'm smelling right now. This leather smells amazing. Dan Post, lizard boots, filter, new with box. 36 available, 9 sold. These ones are going like $300. Yeah, I'm getting 2 comps at $329 free shipping. 3 comps at $329 free shipping. So if I do like $299 just to move them a little bit faster, like that was worth paying $80 for. So, and oh my gosh, that smell! I love the smell of leather. These ones we've got some chocolate eel. Dan Post chocolate eel. So, all right, I'm not going to go through every single pair, but these are all brand new, and I'm happy that we were able to get the price down to being a little more reasonable. We have a pair of Tony Llamas back here. Box is a little rough, but again, the boot, the chandelier, the boot is brand new. The box is working. Okay. Okay. And then while we were doing all that, he starts throwing in some inventory. So he said, this hat I can get for free. Let me get a knife. Yeah, so this one is American Hat Maker. Again, brand new. American Hat Maker, extra large. Doesn't say anything about Beaver X or whatever, but good looking hat, and it was free. He threw it in. Then he also threw in this bottom box. So this here, the Resistol, I comped it out, and I was getting right around 200 for the comps. So we've got this one for 45. So he did do the 30%. This is 6X Beaver. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right. Except it is not Resistol. It says Seratelli, but it's still 6X Beaver. Brand new. And what else we got? Okay, this one here he also threw in. Let's see what was in here. All right, for free we got. Look that one. All right, these. All right, we've got a Charlie horse hat made in the USA, and it is 3X. It is a 3X Charlie horse. Oof, making my nose itch. Okay, so again, I didn't look up comps on this one because he gave it to me. So even if it made 20 bucks, it's bucks. And it has a box that can ship it. Hats are big boxes. Okay, then what else did we get? Okay, so a couple models. I did get a couple models from him. This one here, I don't know if we're gonna keep it, but it is Golden Army G.I. Joe. Yeah, just a giant G.I. Joe collector's edition. It's not comping out very great. It was comping only like 30 bucks. But I went ahead and gave him 15 for it. Originally $140. So I don't know, maybe we'll hang on to this for our son as like a collector's thing, because I don't want him to open it, but it's just super cool. FAO Schwartz, which isn't normally a brand that holds its value, but it's brand new in its package. Okay, so here is another model. This one was comping out close to 100. So I paid 30 for this one. All right, we are, is it in? No, we're right. So this one is just a giant airplane. It's an P-38L Lightning Putt Maru Air Force fighter jet. I don't know enough about it, but it says right on there, United States Air Force 1/18th scale model. Yeah, it's super cool. It's big, but I'll find a box big enough for it. And just sell for about $100. Then for $10, we went through this box here. This one's not as exciting. These are some Levi's. They're not like vintage or anything, but we've got some nice Levi. I need to run a brush on it. He's got a dog. Super sweet dog, but he shits. Some more Levi's. These are pre-owned, but amazing condition. This one's probably the one that shows the most wear. What are we? Levi. What is that dark gray Levi? Red Levi's and their Wrangler socks. That might actually be worth something. And then what are these Levi's? Made in the USA. Nope, these are TRBJ. Whatever that logo is. So, all right. Few pairs of pants. I paid $10 for the box. That was more like throw one more thing to make it an even number. And I'll tell you what that number is at the end. Okay, so we went through all that. Then clothes. Here, I'm gonna turn you. Here. All right. He was determined to get rid of some clothes. He has one bedroom in particular that you can't even walk into because it had aisles of these wardrobe hangers. So he wanted to get rid of the clothes so he can get to more stuff in that room. So while I don't normally take clothes, I went ahead and filled up this clothes hanger. He gave the clothes hanger to me. So what is that? Like $30-$40 by itself. So he gave that to me. And then just a few of the things on here. The jackets aren't worth as much as I'd like. They're like $20-$30. But we do have some this nice hoodie. I mean, hubby was eyeing it, but I think it's too big for him. It's
That's girly.
It's girly.
Yeah, I was eyeing the nice leather coats because I'm like 50.
What else we got? We got Ohio State Buckeyes. And then a bunch of this True Religion. Galaxy, $35 new. Team USA, these are cool. There's two of these. Olympic Trials 2016, brand new tag. Here's a Corvette hoodie. Kind of a peachy color. So speaking of girly, this probably would be more girly. XXL. Bigger sizes sell better. This one's kind of cool. It reminds me of like a motocross type look. All Stars is what the brand is. What else we got fun up here? UCLA, this fancy nice jacket. UCLA on the back. And my favorite, there were no comps for it, but we've got a Ford Mustang Shelby leather jacket. So again, there were no comps. What size are you? It's got a nice little hideaway thing there. 3XL. But kind of looks like it runs small. So this one, yeah, I'll put this probably as my favorite. We've got more clothes on the bottom, brand new with tags. So the whole rack, $200. So I might try my hand at some whatnots, especially for some of this brand new sealed stuff. Not sealed, but brand new with tags. So for everything, let me flip you back over. Yeah. All right. So for everything from my dealer, I paid $700. So it kind of hurts at first, as it does every time, but I know this stuff will sell. And I know I'm not going into it at garage sale prices. I'm going in it as liquidator type prices. I don't know how to say it, but I'm building the relationship. And if I want to keep this relationship going, there's got to be some give and some take. And while I'll pay up a little bit on some of the high-end boots, I'm getting those clothes for crazy cheap. It's less than $5 per item on that cart. Plus, I got the cart for free. So can't complain about that. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I enjoy making haul videos. I enjoy taking you with me though when I do source, but today's sales were just kind of sporadic and all over, and it was just hurry, hurry, hurry because I had other things to do. So if you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.